Now, with Azure Functions, there is a specialized type of functions called durable functions. Durable functions are stateful functions that interact with external resources and keep track of flow. Now, this might sound quite complicated, but as you will see in a minute, it's actually quite simple. And these functions offer very simple syntax, and they hide all the complexities of managing state, retries, etc. And for example, durable functions are extremely useful for function chaining. With function chaining, we call various functions sequentially and apply the output of each function to the next one. So it might look like this. So we have a function that calls some resource, and then another function is called, which calls some resource, and so on and so forth. In this example, there are 4 such functions. Now, each of those functions have its own state, its own process, and runs in its own time. So managing all this flow can be quite complicated, but with durable functions it becomes so much simple. So this is how the exact flow we just discussed will look like with durable functions. So you can see here that there are basically 5 lines of code, and each such line uses the call activity async and specifies the name of the function to be called. Now, behind the scenes, the durable function manages all the state of this flow. So when it calls, let's say, the F1 function, it goes to sleep until the F1 function completes, it gets the returned value from it, and then activates itself and calls the next function. But all this flow and state management is completely transparent for you, the developer, and you just need to define that this function is a durable one, and you do that by specifying this parameter, the iDurable orchestration context parameter, and then using the call activity async, you run and manage this flow. So these are durable functions. So we talked a lot about functions, and now let's see them in action.